Welcome back. Today I've got a quick tip for you guys talking about scaling UI. So you can see here I've got a canvas with the text set up on it. And you can notice if I move the text around, depending on where it is within this white box, it will correspond on the screen. Right now I've got no anchoring or scaling set up. So if I change my window, you'll notice that the text stays where it's at, but it doesn't move in proportion to the screen. This is important if you want to have different aspect ratios or what have you. You want your UI to behave the same regardless. If you look at these config buttons, these three buttons I have here, they are correctly scaling. So if I scale my screen real small, they stay in the same spot, and they also grow or shrink in size as necessary. So the way to set that up is two settings. The first is you're going to want to go to your canvas here, and you're going to want to change your canvas scaler to scale with screen size. And exit out of play mode and do that real quick. This project that I have set up here is a multiplayer project. I'm going to just do 1600 by 900 for now. You'd set whatever reference resolution you want, and then your width and height will determine how it matches. So if it's all the way on width, it will scale based on the width of your screen. If it's all the way on height, it'll be the height. If you do a value like 0.5, it'll take both into account. So once we have that set up, I'm going to hit play and we can move around and we'll see that it will scale a little bit better. See, it'll shrink and it'll grow. And this works great when you have one UI. However, when you have multiple UIs, it won't work as well. And that's where you have to use our anchor system. So if you notice, I'm going to zoom in on my text here. When I select my text, I've got my actual text widget here. I've got my box, which is the text area. You've got your font size control. You also have these anchor points right here. What it tries to do, and you can see as I move my anchor a little bit, it is going to offset the text a set amount based on the percentages shown. So right now, it's going to always try and keep its point being from the center of the screen. Most of the time for UI, you want to use the corners. So you can either just drag it over to the corner like this, or you can use your anchor presets here. This is what I've done with the buttons. So you can see that in these buttons, in my canvas right here, both my buttons are anchored up to the corner. The reason why this matters, particularly for a co-op game like this, is when two players join with a split screen camera, neither player is working in the 16:9 aspect ratio that you initially have set up. So you need the anchors so that the UI will anchor correctly to the right part of each player's screen. You can see now, either on my controller or on the mouse and keyboard, my buttons are set up correctly and I can interact. I hope you guys found this video useful. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the next one.